Welcome back to the Black Carnivore podcast. I am really excited to bring you today's guest. We have Michal from Slovakia, and I said that right?
Yes, it's right.
Yes. And, this is a little bit of change of pace for us because, we normally, we hardly even get to talk to people outside of America. So this is really exciting. Michal is, doing great speaking in English, but you might want to, just pay a little bit more attention, and we're going to have a fun, free-flowing conversation. But, this is not his first language, so I think he's doing a fantastic job, and I'm sure that you are going to find this a fascinating conversation. Now, today we're actually talking about vitiligo and the carnivore diet. So if you don't mind, Michal, I'm happy to, I looked up a definition of vitiligo, and I can read that to everybody so everybody knows what we're talking about, and then, we can go from there. So I actually looked this up on the Mayo Clinic, so it's the website. And they say that vitiligo is a disease that causes loss of skin color in patches. The discolored areas usually get bigger with time. The condition can affect the skin on any part of the body, and it can also affect the hair and inside the mouth. And normally the color of hair and skin is determined by melanin. Vitiligo occurs when the cells that produce melanin die or stop functioning. Vitiligo also affects people of all skin types, but it may be more noticeable in people with darker skin. The condition is non-life-threatening and not contagious. It can be stressful or make you feel bad about yourself, but and otherwise it is not harmful. And the treatment for vitiligo may restore color to the affected skin, but it doesn't prevent continued loss of skin color or reoccurrence. So that's what the Mayo Clinic says. Typically, people who have this condition don't seem to be able to reverse it. So, but Michal has had amazing success. So let's hear his story. Tell us all about it.
Hello, my name is Michal. I'm from Slovakia, and I'm living in small town Levice. Yes, and I had or have a problem with vitiligo, and I started last year on carnivore diet. And what about this? For me, I when I start when I thinking about vitiligo, it was a little bit problem because my vitiligo is uh, on face in here. Maybe right now it's not see because my skin is a little bit white, but I think it was 6 year 6 year when I see first time and I think about this, what's the problem and why I have a vitiligo.
I'm
But I
sorry,
don't
how long ago did you say you first started to notice it?
6 or 7 years ago. It was
Okay.
first time when I see on my face in here. It was first less pigment
Mm-hmm.
go out. And I think about this. What is the problem? I looking for some information on internet, and I talk about with people, and I know some people who had it, but every people, every man or woman tell me, okay, I got it, and that's all. And I think about this, why, and I try change something in my food, in my mind, because it's autoimmune degrees, and it's about thinking, psychical, and this. And I start talk with people who understand psychical and mentally health, and I think that was good for me, and I go for my heart I don't think so that I have a depression, but maybe yes, maybe yes. And and first year it's okay, no problem. Second year no problem, but when every year growing, and it was problem for me. And then I one day I talk about my brother and some friends about carnivore diet because one man in Czech Republic is on carnivore diet. He has some problems. I don't know right now what is health problems, but we talking about. For me, it was interesting, and my brother told me that okay, try it, maybe help you.
Wait, how
But
did you even hear about that man or know that he was doing this?
uh, no, this man have some healthy problems, but I don't know how problems right now. Uh, it was only for me. It was only information. This is interest.
No, how
Not
did you learn about him? How did you even discover him? Does he have
on
a
internet.
website or?
No, on internet.
Oh,
First
okay.
time,
Yeah.
my brother saw on internet and tell me we
Okay.
talk about this and talk about health,
Right.
and he tell me about him. And I thinking about, and one day uh, I decided that I want to change my life and my healthy. And I see some information. I looking for some information about carnivore if it's good for me. And I see on Instagram Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan had Vitiligo too. And I thinking about
Oh, I
this.
didn't know that. I didn't know that.
I didn't know too, but I thinking about this. I told about this, and okay, he had a vitiligo, and I think he got mm, he post Instagram photos, and he written about this, and okay, and and then I talk about with my brother and friends, and one day we go on nature and talk about this, and and when I come home, I start. And that's
Wow.
all. That's all. I
So
start because
very quick decision.
yes. It's not. We talk about before maybe 2 3 months before we talk about food about this and but it was time when I decided. I decided
Yeah.
and
Well,
it was
let me ask you a question about Joe Rogan. So I know that Joe Rogan tried the carnivore diet for a while, but
yes.
he didn't stick with it. Did he say that his vitiligo improved while he was eating that way?
For me, uh, when I read her post, for me was information that exists someone who have a vitiligo and it's better. That's all. I don't
Gotcha.
know if I don't know if Joe Rogan is better right now or not. For me,
Okay.
doesn't matter. Uh,
Yeah.
and and I talk about with my friends, brother, and this, and I decide, and that's all. I
Yeah.
decide, and that's all. And and first of February I start. First February last year, 2020, and right now it's more than a year.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So what does your carnivore diet look like? What do you eat? How do you define a carnivore diet for yourself?
This is a this is a good question because I'm not a good man who has special cooking and create food. My diet is very easy.
Yeah.
I know that exist many recipes and many things, but I like easy carnivore diet.
Yeah.
And that means steaks, eggs, milks, and cheese. My 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 recipes is more than 80% is steaks and beefs, like burgers, but without everything. And I eat eggs and hams, and sometimes when I start, I drank milk and eat cheese, and I did I don't know how to call it, uh, shuffle, like a waffle, but waffle, not waffle, waffle.
Oh,
It's
you mean truffles like with eggs and bacon
shuffle.
in it?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. But I eat many, and it is not good for me.
Yeah.
And I stop it. And first first 3 months I drank milk and eat cheese, but I stop it. Milk I start because of I want more tasty eat, because before I didn't drink milk. When I was younger, I eat many liters, couple of milk. But I don't know, maybe more than 10 years, I did drink milk. I started when I start carnivore. I started carnivore, but only first 3 more before month. Right now, sometimes I drink milk, but this is not often, not often. And cheese the same. And right now, it's my carnivore diet is steaks, beefs, some sometimes is chicken, but maybe I eat chicken 5 6 times all all of my carnivore way,
Yeah.
and uh, and sometimes I eat ducks. That's all.
Mhm.
And porks, like porks like I don't think so that in US exists. It's some things from porks.
Mhm. Right.
That's all.
So there are a lot of different pork products.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah.
And this is my carnivore diet, and I I I drink
Mhm.
only water, and I when I cook steaks, I use only salt. That's all.
Mhm.
That's all.
Yeah, me too. So I used to use spices and I used to drink coffee, but I cut those out and I really noticed a big difference. So
Yes.
I totally get it. Now I think it's interesting that you were eating dairy, and do you think that it slowed down the healing of the vitiligo, or do you think that it didn't make a difference?
I think for me, carnivore diet and vitiligo, for me is experiment,
Mhm.
because I tried before some vegetables things and some foods, like a strawberry or something this, and and when I start, I think about, okay, I try it maybe 1 month, and when I when I still on carnivore diet 1 month, I try one pizza. but but when first month goes out, I don't want pizza and other things. And for me,
Okay.
what was very good, and I found that I have more energy.
Okay.
And vitiligo, change vitiligo, I think maybe 5, 6 months, 6 months. But I start February, 1st February, and maybe July, August, I see change
Okay.
on my face, and I think that that carnivore diet can be help for vitiligo.
Yeah. Well, I ask that because often people say that dairy, like milk and cheese, tends to um, cause more autoimmune reactions in
Yes.
people. So allergies and things. And I assume, I mean, I don't know, but I assume that vitiligo, there must be some kind of autoimmune thing going on where your body is killing cells that produce melanin. So eating something that causes more autoimmune response
Mhm.
might make it worse. So that's interesting that you cut that out and then, and then you saw you continued to see improvement and healing. When would you say you first noticed that there was some improvement, even if, it wasn't as far along as it is now?
Mm, I want to tell something that I stopped drinking milk and chill and cheese because yes, I don't know if milk or cheese good for me. I stop it.
Mhm.
I stop it too, of course. And please repeat this question.
So when did you first notice that there was any improvement in your vitiligo? I know you said by July you started seeing some improvement, but I wonder if earlier on, you might have noticed a little bit, like maybe there was a little bit of improvement, or did it really take 6 months before you began to see anything at all?
I understand. I I eat only this, and first week for me was hard
Yeah.
because I don't know if it's good for me, of course,
Mhm.
because I have a problem what I do cooking the first time. This is the first, and second was I I have no all time I have no problems, healthy problems. Only first week I when I wake up, 2 mornings. I think it was three, third and fourth days. Uh, I wake up and I have my head broken, not broken.
You
Mm,
had a headache. You had
headache,
a
yes,
headache? Yeah.
yes. It was, and I don't know who it's new for me, but these days end and everything was okay.
Okay.
And and then it was I was surprised because my stomach was I feel better. I I feel that okay, I have energy.
Right.
And first week was for me was great because I think about I start think another because my thinking was okay. I have more energy. I when when I eat dinner, I feel better. And before when I eat some food, I feel bored and it was not good for me.
Hmm.
And for me, uh, I think about yes, I won't continue, and
Hmm.
I continue every day. For me, was every day was new day for carnivore, and I think about you think about it. It's better and better. and I uh, good for me was good that when I cook something, I didn't think I rather I and right now I don't think about food, what I want to eat. Okay, I eat only meal. That's all. And for me, it was easy for cooking, and many things for me was easier than before.
Hmm.
And my healthy every day I feel better and better.
That's great. So it sounds like you got a lot of benefits out of eating carnivore that were separate from the skin. And just looking at your overall face, your skin looks great. I mean, did you notice that,
Thank
you know,
you.
yeah, I mean, you look very healthy and young and you look good.
Thank you very much.
So any other benefits? What about like sleeping and your mood? Do your friends find you nicer? Does your family like you better? That kind of thing.
uh, my sleep, good. I think that sleep is another topic. Another topic because when I start, I have more energy, and it was bad for sleeping. I have a problem with sleeping. First days, the first months, and I have to go the out and running or go some gym and do something because I have a more energy, and I don't know, right, in this time I have a problem with sleeping. Those problem for me, but right now it's better, and it's okay. It's okay.
So, I mean, is it a problem? Like maybe you just don't need as much sleep.
I think that sleep is very important. Right now, I try to be good in my sleeping because sleeping is like a meditation. When you have no time in day meditation, sleeping is better. It's good for meditation,
Yeah.
and I think that sleeping is very important in our life.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had problem when I start carnivore diet with sleeping. But not it's not problem. It's a new energy, and I do another things what I before don't do it.
Mhm. Yeah. Well, I mean, I noticed something similar when I first started eating this way. I might have needed, 8 or 9 hours of sleep. Now I feel fine on 7 hours of sleep. And if I fast, like if I don't eat for, 24 to 48 hours, I then can't sleep. So I might sleep 3 hours a night and then I'm just awake and I'm full of energy. But, I would
Yes,
like to spend more time asleep, but I just don't feel sleepy. So
yes.
maybe
I
that's,
I have no problem with sleeping only 5 hours
yeah.
or less, and for me it's good when I sleeping 7 8 hours. For me it's good. And I
Okay.
think I think that it's depend when you go to the bed. It's,
Right. Yeah. And if you work out at the gym, then do you sleep well that night? Or you're saying do you need to work out in order to make sure you get that full amount of sleep?
yes, it was better. It was better for me when I work out at the gym. Uh, but right now, I feel mm, it's it's for me it's normal be on carnivore diet. It's not like when I start when
Mhm.
it's I can work with my energy right now.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I find that energy delightful. I used to get, so tired and not be able to, get through my day. So I love feeling full of energy, and it's great. Yeah.
Yes.
Um okay. So have you like seen a doctor about your vitiligo, and did you tell them about your diet and the changes that you saw, or what?
Yes, I try to looking for some doctors who tell me what's the problem. I was on two doctors and talk about this, and it was interview about 5 minutes
Yeah.
because she or he tell me, okay, vitiligo is illness, okay, it's autoimmune, and this is for all life. And my question was, okay, exist some medicines, some pills or something, and they tell me, okay, exist some
Hmm.
sunshine creams. I don't know how to do it, creams,
Cream.
uh,
Yeah.
cream, yes, and that's all. And tell me that I have to protect on sun, and that's all. And for me it was don't I was surprised because I don't think so that interview will be on only 5 minutes, and I thought that exists something. And okay, I buy some cream and I try it, and when I went to the sun, I tried, and it's all. But that was problem because I went on the sun less and less
Hmm.
because I protect on my face, and for me, uh, I I like and I love sun. I like summer, and for me it was okay. Why I have to take only creams and don't go on sun? And when I start carnivore, I start more and more on the sun,
Right.
and that was better for me.
So they were basically telling you to stay out of the sun to protect the skin, which no longer
Yes,
has melanin and can't get tan.
yes,
So the only
yes,
thing they really offered you was sunblock.
yes.
That's what we call here. Okay. Wow. So that's nothing. I mean,
It was
they basically
it
gave you
was
nothing.
so, and exist some laser and change your hmm, something in your face and something in
Oh,
your.
so essentially like a tattoo, they would tattoo color on there.
Yes, 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 like a tattoo or something, and okay, but for me it's not
That's
good.
cosmetic. It doesn't actually change
Yes,
the
yes,
condition.
cosmetic change, yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And that's all. And okay, doctors tell me that this is a vitiligo, all alive, work.
Hmm.
Sometimes growing, sometimes less.
Hmm.
And right now, I don't know if carnivore is the solution, because maybe stop it, or maybe growing. But
Hmm.
I think that before I uh, I eat everything, junk food and every food, and last year I was 90 more than 90% on carnivore diet. Sometimes I eat something other, but all year I was on carnivore diet and change it
Hmm. Yeah.
and dissolve. So
So, well, but you, so, well, I have one question. do you try to eat higher fat, or do you care about that? Because some people eat sort of a lower fat carnivore and other people try to eat more fat. And so
I
where do you
I
fall?
eat fat. I eat fat
Okay.
more. I eat more fat like before.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
I eat sometimes I eat only fat.
Wait, how do you do that?
A
You
little
ask
bit.
the butcher?
Yes. I eat much like ice cream.
Okay.
It
Okay.
for me it's normal. Before oh that's for me was for me before when I see some eat butcher, why? And right now no problem. For me it's like ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. Sorry about my dog.
Yes. I eat of course I eat uh, more fat meal, and I like steaks with fat of course, uh, and like uh, many times I eat only butcher, and I don't know how name it. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
So yeah, just
It's
some
like a fat. Yes.
uh-huh. So or a fat, maybe some kind of cream, or do you eat bone
Yes.
marrow? Do you eat bone marrow, the stuff that's inside the bone?
Yes. T-bone. Yes, of course. It's
Okay.
we have not T-bone like in USA, because we you have a biggest grow like me like on Slovakia and Europe. But yes, it's a little bit like a T-bones and more types of steaks.
Uh-huh. No, but I was asking about the bone marrow. That's the fat
Yep.
that's inside the bone. Do you eat
Yeah.
that?
Sometimes yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's great. Um,
And
so, uh-huh. Go
and
ahead.
sometimes I eat a liver.
Hmm.
For me, it's good. A liver is good. I like it. And uh, I don't know how to call it. It's okay. I don't know.
That's okay. So other kinds of organ meat.
Yes.
Um, yeah. So it sounds like you like eating like this. Are you gonna keep eating this way until the very end?
Good question. Good question. Uh, Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know, because of course I like everything. I like uh, some grocery, uh, sugar, cakes, and something. I know that mm, for me, carnivore diets right now it's very good for these benefits what we talk about. Okay, when December, when it was Christmas time, I eat some foods,
Hmm.
another like meal, and I know that when I eat pizza, it's not good for me. Sometimes it's okay, maybe one times per I don't know how time, but I feel that is not good for me. But when I first time eat pizza, I was surprised because for my stomach it's okay. My stomach is healthy than before, and when I eat something like junk food or this, for me it's no problem. Before when I eat, it was problem. My body and my stomach is not good for it, and
Uh-huh.
and I thinking about if I right now I continue on carnivore diet, because for me I have a benefit, but I think so that I mm, I I in future I would eat another thing like a grocery and other. I think that uh, in my food, like sugar and sugar thing, it's not good. I know it.
Yeah.
Like bread, like some cakes, pasta, and this
Yeah.
is not good for me. I know that um, I I'm on a group of blood. It's for me. It's good meal, of course. Uh, Grocery and vegetables and fruits. I know that it's good for me, but maybe more than 80 90% it's meal, and others sometimes, okay, I take some vegetables and take some fruits because I like melons and some other these things.
That's great. So it's great that you've like figured that out and you know that what's going to work for you. So you're not going to go back to eating junk food and cake and stuff. In America, like that's all anybody eats. So how about in your
In Europe the
country?
same.
Yeah. I mean, do people eat a lot of processed food, or what's the common thing that people eat there?
Mm, Uh, when I start, it was very interesting because when I go to the restaurant, I tell go to the restaurant with only burgers, and I tell, okay, I I want only part of burgers, only meal, and that was like John Travolta gift, you know. Okay,
Yeah.
but. But right now, okay, but right now it's okay. I tell it, and some restaurant give me some no, but I cook myself at home, and for me it's good. And for me started on carnivore was great because of I have to create new cooking foods and start be better in my cooking, of course. And when I tell that I eat only meal, uh, some people think question why, and I tell because I have a problem, healthy problem. And question second was, uh, really? Yes, of course. And third and fourth question was, and it wasn't question, it was a sentence that, and you not eat vegetables, not eat fruits. Yes, I'm not eat. I eat only meal, and it was a little bit fun for me, of course, but right now it's okay.
Yeah.
And I have a friends who are on only vegetarian food, and we talk about this. I know that when I tell that I eat only meal, for someone is a problem because, but okay, I have only one health. I want to be healthy. So
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you have to do what's right for your health. So that's great.
if if uh, if I have not goals, I stop it. I
Yeah.
stop it. When I feel worse, I stop it because I know that okay, it's not for me. I try something other. If if for me be better be on vegetables food, okay, I go to the vegetables. But for me, I found it that's good carnivore diet, and I still continue.
Good. Well, so I wonder if in time you might decide less and less often to eat fruits and vegetables, and you just decide this feels better, it tastes better.
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And I eat only 2 times per day. Little bit intermittent fasting because I on one dinner I eat. Right now, no, but sometimes I eat maybe more than 500 grams steaks. I have no problem eat on one dinner time, and I eat only 2 times, and for me it's enough. Sometimes I have in mornings food. I don't know how to
Breakfast.
tell.
Breakfast.
Breakfast, yes,
Uh-huh.
breakfast, eggs with ham or something, and that's all. But it's sometimes. And when I know that all day I go on the place where it's not this my food, like carnivore or another, I eat on breakfast. I take steaks on breakfast, and all day I have energy.
Okay. So you notice that you need more like a beef or something heavier for breakfast, and then you can go all day without eating anything.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Yeah. Now, is there, I would think I had asked you before, is there a popular or traditional dish from your country that works well for carnivore?
This is a good question because in our country and in countries not only Slovakia, like Czech Republic, Germany, Austria, and these, people eat a meal. It's no problem, and many fat meal. And I think the problem is that eat a pork, and that is I, I'm not doctor, but when I eat this fat and this meal, it's not good. I think this healthy is beef is healthier, and many people eat meal, and problem I think is junk food.
Hmm.
It's not problem eat meal, but what is the quality?
Hmm.
Because
Yeah.
I right now I eat more meal like before, but before I eat meal with rice or another things like hmm, mm,
Potatoes, vegetables.
potatoes, vegetables, yes,
Yeah.
and then I take cake, and that's all concept I eat. For me was bad, and I think that
Yeah.
many people all everything in one in 3 times per day, and that is it. Uh, Meal is not problem on our countries because many people eat maybe more than 80% eat meal every day. I think that's not good quality because buy on big
You
shops. I think like a grocery, it's,
big grocery stores.
yeah, grocery stores. Yes, because it's the only products. Okay, only products. That's all. And
Right.
I try buy a meal local and bio, and I think this is better. And I think about how quality is,
Hmm.
and I choose what is better. And I feel it. I think so that I feel that it's good, are not good, because I I I think that I think about the meal, mm, meal that okay, this is life, and many people, and I before don't think about this. I eat because I eat, but right now when I eat, I maybe not every day, but sometimes I think about this. Okay, but this is a meal, this is a life, and I have to eat everything, and thankful that okay, I have to be uh, good, and have more opportunity for life.
I love the way that you look at that. Yes, I mean I like to be respectful of the life that was given so that I can eat and that I can continue to be healthy and to thrive. And that's really a great way to look at it. So and it sounds like, are you like going to local farmers to buy your meat? Like you're looking for meat that's healthy and local and not coming from like a big factory farm. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I think so. That is very important, because when you go to the mm, chicken farm, big farm, it's a problem. Uh,
Hmm.
uh, when I was younger, I worked in a turkey farm, in turkey factory.
Wow.
Yes, and it was very, sometimes it was very fun, but sometimes it was very bad. And I see how everything about this do it, this company. Okay, I don't think so that was bad. I think that was protect and normal, but when it's a product, it's another like okay, this chicken is alive. It's another thinking. And okay, uh, when I buy meal, yes, mm, I'm not thinking about this like okay, this is a life. No, but I know that this is a life, and I want the quality healed, and I think about that. I don't buy KFC or something, or McDonald's and this, because I know this is only product. Or I don't buy product on big pharmas. Uh, I I try. Okay, sometimes yes, of course, yes,
Yeah.
but I try buy local and local meal.
Hmm. Is that hard for you? Like, are you in the city or are you in the countryside? Like, how difficult is it for you?
I live in a city. I but Slovakia is country who have no problem buy these products, because it's normal be on with animals,
Yeah.
and buy products. Okay, in here it exists big supermarkets and buy products and this, but if you uh, someone want found local, it's no problem. And quality meal, better than supermarkets, it's no problem. It's possible. It's possible. I don't think so that that is 100% healthy, but it's better than supermarkets.
Yeah, absolutely. Wow. So that's really very interesting. So is there a traditional dish though that's common to your country? Like in I don't know, in America there's so many things that are traditional meals. Um, but for me, like I might like making beef stew, and I don't know. I think of that as something is very American, but is there something from your country that people like to eat a lot that you can
Uh,
eat on carnivore?
yes, it exists on Slovakian traditional food, of course, but for me it's hard to tell you because better is see like talk about this because some foods not exist in the USA.
Yeah, yeah.
Like mm, wait a second, I tell you, it's not good translation, but when you want, I send some photos how look like potato dumplings with sheep cheese and bacon.
Uh-huh. So not quite
It,
carnivore, but
yes, yes, or mm, it's steak, but it's not steak like normal steak. It's uh, in German say like a schnitzel.
oh God, I love schnitzel.
You like schnitzel?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah.
This is
I went to
okay,
Germany. I was in Germany once and I like had it for the first
okay,
time and I
okay.
was like,
Schnitzel.
"Oh my God,
It's
this is so good."
yes, yes.
Yeah.
This is a tradition. A schnitzel
But schnitzel is breaded, right? It's
with
like,
potato salad.
okay.
You
Okay.
schnitzel with potato salad. It's a traditional food.
Yeah.
And this before it's named brinzové halušky, and this is too traditional. Of course, we eat more, but this is two food which is the traditional.
Right. So how did you manage it during the holidays? Because I assume like over, Christmas, you like spent time with family, you're eating traditional foods. Did you eat the things that are not carnivore, or did you stay carnivore through the holidays?
Okay, it was for me. Last year was first time on Christmas time when I was carnivore. Uh, I tell you truth. I try be okay. I'm a carnivore, but when I see everything, it's more hard for me,
Yeah.
and I I want to try another food like only carnivore, because when I see cakes, when I see traditional food on Christmas time in here, it was for me. I I tried and I want to eat another, but when stuff when I end Christmas time, sometimes I eat some cakes or something, but only what for me was hard start on carnival only carnival. It was hard, but first week was hard, but then it was okay. And
Right.
right now I'm only carnivores.
Yeah.
But today I was with my brother and buy some cakes for my mother, and I see then it was hard because I love it. But okay, stop, stop, don't see it.
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
that is fun. That is fun. But when I was with my friend, or I go on a holiday, or I was on with colleagues on my work or something, I tell okay I'm a carnivore. I want to kill. And mm, right right now it's good because it's it's coronavirus and I'm at home and I do homework and do no homework. I do my work is I'm is on my home, and I have no problem with other people.
Right.
But I when I go or when I went to the holiday or something, I tell okay, I don't this meal and this food and I eat home.
Okay. Wow. Well, I really appreciate your coming on and telling us your story. I really wanted to share the story because, vitiligo is, I mean, there are definitely people who suffer from it, and it can be sort of damaging psychologically. And in the Black
Yes,
community, of course, if you're darker skin, it's very, very noticeable, and people can feel really embarrassed or sad by it. And to hear that there is a potential treatment that actually can reverse it or at least stop it from continuing is really important information to know. And I met you on Clubhouse, and I was so intrigued by your story because my cousin has vitiligo, and it hasn't progressed all that much, so she's able to keep it completely hidden, but it definitely weighs on her mind. And so I was really glad to hear that there's a potential solution. So for anybody who's watching, can people send you questions and ask about your story? Where would they contact you if they had questions?
yes. If someone have some question, uh, I send my email or Instagram and to write on my Instagram or Facebook, no problem. Uh, I if I can help with and tell my story how I start and how how is possible change mind and thinking about vitiligo. I think that uh, maybe uh, is maybe is for everyone, maybe not, I don't know, but I think so that if someone try it and change, it's okay. If not, okay, but maybe for someone it's better another food. It's okay. I tried this and helped me. And if someone who want some advice or have some question, I am open for question and write me on my Instagram, on Facebook, and no problem. I tell.
Okay, great. And so anybody, if you go to his Instagram page, don't be put off because it's not in English. You can send him a direct message in English, right?
Uh, my it's I think I have a short name
Yeah.
in my Instagram.
Yeah, but it's okay. So, well, thank you so much again for coming on. I really appreciate it. This has been a great conversation, and I've learned so much, and I just think this is fabulous. And so, for everybody watching, thanks again for coming to listen to the Black Carnivore podcast, and I will see you soon. All right, have a great day.